So we're here tonight with JD after Chesham 0, Horsham 0. Clean sheet, but no goals.
Yeah, I was really impressed by them. You know, I think they're really well coached. They were better than us in the first half, definitely, no question. I think we probably didn't do the boys a service in terms of the way we set up. I thought because they're a possession-based team, we couldn't get enough pressure on the ball in certain areas, so we allowed them, you know, a lot of momentum within the game, and as well due to like how well they play it as well. So full credit to them. And in the second half, we come into it a little bit more, not so much for our amazing play, but we just got a bit more pressure in the game. Adapted shape about half an hour to go, 25 minutes to go, gives us a little bit more of a foothold in the game. We end up having numerous set plays and throw-ins and stuff like that, but I've got to say I think they defended that really well. They made a lot of contacts, a lot of blocks, had a couple of blocks from Lenchy I thought were excellent. I think it's not a bad, I think any point in the division it's not bad. Clean sheet, like I say, is really pleasing. We've had to work really hard for it because like I say, they're a good side, and they've made us work hard for long periods of that game. So yeah, fair play to them.
Some changes to the lineup. Any reasons why tonight?
Just to freshen up a little bit. We're in the same side. Saturday. Obviously had to make a couple of subs against Farnborough to get us back in a foothold in the game, and you know we swapped over the front boys, and like I say, I felt sorry for him a little bit because the way we set up. I think if we had our day again, I think we'd just tweak it slightly, you know, to apply a bit more pressure. However, possession needs to improve in terms of our decision making. When the ball did turn over, I thought we suffered because of our decision making as well. So we've made the changes, yeah, to try and get a bit more energy and, you know, a bit more. And the boys done really well when they come on. You know, Matty, Nath, Gio, those boys done excellent when they come on. So they deserve to play. And yeah, like I say, if we tweaked it slightly, we might have had a bit more of a better performance, I think, as well.
Yeah, it was one of those games where it was end to end, but not much in the box, not much sort of goalkeeper's actions really.
Yeah, you could say that. I don't see. Yeah, I think they've had a chance in the second half where Ben just got a little bit with his starting position, and I think they had a free kick here and Ben tipped over the bar. Yeah, you could say that they got in some really good areas, and maybe they might reflect and say they could have just done a bit better in those areas. Or like I say, like the way we defended, I think is good. So we're pleased with that. Just said to the boys as well, like we shipped 3 goals, you know, in the previous 2 games. So a bit of a lesson from last year about keeping more clean sheets. Definitely a bit of a target, and I think they'll cause problems to a lot of teams in this league. So like I say, if we take any point in this division, we're very happy with it. So we'll take it.
Babos missing tonight, not even on the bench. Any reason?
Just a little tweak on the calf. Picked it up on Saturday. Obviously, play through it towards the end of the game. I fully expect him to be ready to go at the weekend, you know, the bank holiday. So it was more of kind of a precaution because obviously we didn't want him to go, you know. So yeah, he's been good in the 2 games. So instead of risking him, you know, and anything more damage to happen, then we decided to take him out and give him a rest. But like I say, I think bank holiday we expect him to be back in the team squad. Sorry.
So 3 games in, 7 points. Was that on your plan?
Yeah, we will take it. Like I say, I'm cliche in that, but just the points, any points in the division, you know, we're taking. It's so tough. We've gone away to Maidenhead, 2 home games, Farnborough and Horsham. I mean, these guys here, I know they're newly promoted, but they demonstrated today what a good outfit they are. You know, and they've got loads of momentum from last year as well. We saw that last year where you win the league, you know, and they won it, and they know how to win games, and they take loads of momentum, you know, into it. And so 7 points from that we'll definitely take. Like I say, we've got a clean sheet today, so we're pleased with that. I think bits for us to work on definitely when we hold on to the ball. You know, we definitely need to work on that. But we'll go back Thursday, have a little bit of analysis, and obviously got 2 extremely tough games, Saturday and Monday. So we're gonna have to look at that for what we're gonna do. Yeah,
I was just about to ask about that. Having the squad that we've got and everyone getting some games, is that a bonus for 2 games so close together for you?
we've definitely got a squad to cope with it. Obviously, we've got to be a little bit careful with. You always pick teams to try and win a game, obviously. But Saturday and Monday is a quick turnaround, especially at this level. We've got travel to Tonbridge, obviously, and a very decent outfit, new manager, new squad. It's gonna be hard, and home to Hampton. So yeah, two really, really difficult games that we're gonna have to really prepare well for. And there's probably gonna be tweaks and changes within that squad. But we've built a squad here. We've recruited, like I say, well in the summer, so we're happy with the players we've got in. So yeah, let's try and prep and put the best team together, ready for the game on Saturday, which will be extremely tough.
And your standout player this evening?
I would just say the back line, I think, defended really well without kind of singling them two out. I thought was under a lot of pressure at times in the first half. They were dominating us, and I think they held up pretty well, the back line. So yeah, I'd say any of the back line, I'd say would definitely take them.
Any more injury worries at all to worry about ahead of the weekend?
No, I don't think so. Just tired legs, really. If you see there, just the boys, because obviously we've suffered with not keeping the ball in the way they play. Heavy legs definitely towards the end of the game. So we've got to train Thursday, and we'll pick up more. No major injuries, but definitely heavy within the legs. Yeah.
Thanks for your thoughts, and we'll talk to you again after Saturday's game.
Thank you. Cheers.